Well, good morning and welcome to Rooted and Restored, the podcast where faith, wellness, and personal growth come together. I'm your host, Angela Hook, counselor, wellness advocate, and someone who believes deeply in the power of tending to the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. Each week, we explore practical tools, honest conversation, and faith centered insights to help you create balance, nurture emotional wellness, and walk in the fullness of who God designed you to be. Whether you're navigating stress, seeking clarity, or simply longing for a moment to breathe, this is your space, a place to pause, reflect, and be restored. Let's begin today this journey towards wholeness. This morning, I want to share something that sits at the heart of emotional wellness, understanding your emotional patterns, not just the moments when you feel overwhelmed or frustrated, but the deeper rhythms, the cycles, the triggers, the stories that shape how you show up in the world. Because the truth is this: you cannot change what you are not aware of, and you cannot heal what you keep ignoring. Understanding your emotional patterns is not about judgment, it's about awareness, compassion, and alignment. Emotional patterns are messages, not mistakes. Every emotion you feel is carrying information. Your body and spirit are trying to tell you something. Pay attention, slow down, set a boundary. You've been here before. Choose differently this time. When you begin to see your emotions as messengers instead of problems, you stop fighting yourself and start listening. Notice the repeats. Pattern shows up in repetition. The same type of conflict, the same emotional shutdown, the same anxiety before certain conversations, the same guilt after saying yes when you wanted to say no. These aren't coincidences, they are invitations to pause and ask, what is this moment trying to teach me? Trace the root, not just the reaction. Most emotional patterns didn't start today. They were shaped by childhood experiences, family dynamics, past relationships, unspoken expectations, old wounds that never had language. When you trace the root, you begin to understand why certain emotions feel so big and why certain situations feel so familiar. Awareness doesn't erase the past, but it gives you the power to respond differently in the present. Pay attention to your body's signals. Your body often speaks before your words do. Tight shoulders, a knot in your stomach, a racing heart, shallow breathing, feeling drained after certain interactions. These physical cues are part of your emotional pattern. Your body remembers what your mind tries to forget. Ask yourself the right questions. Here are three grounding questions you can use anytime you feel emotionally activated. What am I feeling right now? When have I felt this way? What do I need in this moment to feel safe, supported, or grounded? These questions shift you from reaction to reflection. Give yourself permission to grow. Understanding your emotional patterns is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about saying, I don't have to repeat this cycle. I can choose differently. I can honor my emotions without being ruled by them. I can heal at my own pace. Growth is not loud. Sometimes it's as simple as pausing before responding. Sometimes it's choosing to rest instead of pushing through. Sometimes it's saying no without apologizing. Invite God into these patterns. As you learn your emotional rhythms, invite God into the process. Pray, Lord, show me the places where I'm reaching from old wounds. Reveal the patterns that no longer serve me. Teach me how to respond with wisdom, peace, and clarity. Healing is not just emotional work, it's spiritual alignment. Understanding your emotional patterns is an act of self care, self respect, and spiritual maturity. It's choosing to live with intentions instead of on autopilot. It's choosing wholeness over survival. And it's choosing to honor the person you are becoming. You deserve that level of awareness. You deserve that peace. Thank you for joining me on today on Rooted and Restored podcast. I hope this conversation encouraged you, grounded you, and reminded you that wellness is not a luxury. It's a lifestyle of intentional care and spiritual alignment. If today's episode spoke to you, share it with someone who needs a moment of restoration. And remember, you deserve rest, you deserve clarity, and you deserve to be well. As you step back into your day, may peace settle where stress once lived. May clarity rise where confusion tried to linger. May your heart be light, your mind be steady, and your spirit be restored. And may you remember that you are held, you are guided, and you are never walking this journey alone. Go in wellness, go in grace, and go in wholeness. Until next time, continue choosing wholeness one intentional step at a time. I look forward to seeing you all again back on our our Rooted and Restored podcast next Monday at 6 a.m.